Hey everybody, what's up everyone? Oh my goodness, all the bodies and only one. This one, the sight of our insight, our middle eye, third eye, that sees beyond the separation, the thoughts of separation, the shiny insight that every lesson is mine. Every lesson is mine. My lesson. This is the word I share with you. It is whose word? It is my word. My word is whose? It's yours. It's mine. It's everyone's, actually. When I think I see a lesson in my experience, I know it is my lesson I am learning, actually. And I can admit in the level of the dream, and this is one thing the Course in Miracles does with Nuance Bring, is that there is this thing called level differences, actually, within its course, within its curriculum, the recognition of the statements it's stating, which have to do with absolute, with the level of absolute truth, absolute ism, and then meeting us within the story or the dream we know we seem to be believing in, and having it be that our dream can be a happy dream, and we wake from happy dream into reality. Dream being equated with the word appearance, dream being equated with the word story, and also kind of like illusion. So when you think you fall asleep and you think, the Course in Miracles has this example, actually. Hey viewer, what's up? Chime in below, have me know who you are, say hello. And the Course in Miracles has this section where it says that you recognize that when you think you go to sleep and you have a dream that the bear is there, in the dream you think the bear is creating the fear, but actually you're able to recognize that your mind put both the bear and the fear there, and that the bear itself, in this reality that I think I'm awake in, it's like, of course I feel afraid. There's a bear freaking running after me, actually. But the Course in Miracles is trying to point us to, hey, your whole mind put the whole thing there, actually. So today's lesson is, in a way, practicing a little bit of distance from the dream, being above the battleground, having the world be in the corner of your eye in some way, and yourself not being enmeshed in the story scenes. So 5, 6, 7, and 8 lesson. These ones are really helpful for upsets. Yesterday was, I'm never upset for the reasons I think. I'm never upset for the reasons I think. And today it is, I'm upset because I see something that is not there, actually. Like this bear in the dream. It's not there, actually. I know I recognize in the level of the sleeping dream that my body is in a bed and the bear is in my quote-unquote head, kind of, in some way. And the Course in Miracles is trying to say that is what the whole world is like, actually. The Course in Miracles says, you believe you are in a body in society, but actually we are trying to point to the fact that a society and a body and a situation are in you. They are things that your mind has chose to focus on and believe in enough that it seemed that we thought we kind of got trapped, and we got hypnotized by a 3D pop-up book hologram or something like this, a tiny little marble that we're like, oh my god, but this, So anyways, the lesson for the day, and don't forget, the Course says at the very beginning in the introduction, which I have at the very beginning of these readings from this year read, it says, you need not believe in these things. In fact, you may and probably will actively at sometimes resist them. That's okay, but just listen, hear, and practice them the way it says to, and they will have their effect on you in a way that will have you be as the friends of mine who are Course in Miracles students, many of them, close friends of mine, in a way that they live quite peacefully and happily. And I can admit there may be some people who would say naively in a way, though, that it really works, actually. And I don't really, it's naive to what, though, Like the Course in Miracles in the text has so much logic and reason that it uses, and it says, actually, that that there are only there's two, you can frame everything as one of two things. An extension of love, which is what reality is, actually, or a call for love, which is what you would interpret a fearful dream for, is a call for love. And both of them have the correct response of love. either whether it be an extension of love, oh thanks man, I love love, and or if it's a call for love, oh my god, like sometimes it's okay to need love, humans. Also though, we love to love actually, hey humans, you know what I'm saying? And so there's the call for love is like fear or something like that, and the extension of love is like love actually. So 2 frames, what I was saying, I'm not really sure exactly, but you may, like I say, resist some of this actually, but just try it on, sit with it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read. I am upset because I see something that is not there. And I will say sometimes I add my own little translations helpfully. Some people say I shouldn't, but I say I should. I would encourage me to, in fact, and you to do so too, in a way that the Holy Spirit guides you to. So I am not upset. I am upset because I see something that is not there, or that is not here. Do you hear that actually here? I'm upset because I see something that is not here. Something that is there is away from me, and perhaps over there, away from truth actually, even like outside of truth in some way. But here, where truth is, do you hear where truth is? It's here. It's only here actually. That's where truth is actually. That's the great rays, the kingdom within, the unstoppable light that isn't stopped by anything in sight, this experience of the holy instant immersion. There is not something to be upset with within what is beyond stories. And in this way, it is not naive to say that humans are mythological creatures actually. We live in the messages we give and receive. Listen to me talk about us now, hey, us, these are all words. What we are is words in some big absolute way actually. These are all words, I say, hey. Okay, let's read the first paragraph. I'm upset because I see something that is not there. First paragraph. The exercises with this idea are very similar to the preceding ones. Again, it is necessary to name both the form of upset, either anger, fear, worry, depression, and so on, and the perceived source, very specifically for any application of the idea. For example, I am angry at blank because I see something that is not there. This is a denial of what I think of as reality, which of course is actually attempting to say is story actually. And we know that this is true actually. How many things what is this? There's this quote that says, throughout my life there have been so many things I have worried about that did not happen. So we know that we can be upset or angry or worried about things that are not there actually. They don't even pan out in our story actually. So second example, I am worried about blank because I see something that is not there. Paragraph number 2, hey viewer, hello, chime in below, say hello, have me know who you are. Okay, today's idea, paragraph number 2, is useful for the application to anything that seems to upset you and can profitably use throughout the day for that purpose. So throughout the day when there's an upset, I can say about that one upset that I'm upset about blank because I see something that is not there. Therefore, in the moment, just being above the battleground a bit, like I say, having the world be in the corner of your eye, and then having the Spirit help me with even though I know, like I'm using these meditational anchors or kites to fly above the battleground, or anchors to sink below the scenes previous to the movie screen, like the light that's before the film that's projected on the wall of the movie scene. When I have this dream, this story of a thing that is upsetting me, I can apply today's idea throughout the day. However, the 3 or 4 practice periods, which the course is suggesting we do 3 or 4 official practice periods that are required, should be preceded by a minute or so of mind searching, a minute more or so of mind searching, probably closing your eyes as before, and the application of the idea to each upsetting thought uncovered in the search. So I might find upsetting my mind is thoughts of, I don't know, Democrats or Republicans or something like that. It might upset my mind that my daughter, my son, my mom, my father, my sister, my brother, my whatever, my body, my money, my business, that communication, my home, something like that. and I search my mind and I find however many number of them in about a minute, and then I go throughout each of those things and I attempt to remember them. I am angry at blank, whatever it be, my business partner, because I see something that is not there. I'm worried about blank because I see something. I'm worried about money because I see something that is not there. The Course is saying, again, like I said, it says you really do believe you are in a body, in a situation, and in a society, but the Course is saying recognize that those things are in you as thoughts of separated things from truth, actually, and all there is actually in reality is eternal peace, unstoppable, unlimited truth, not limited by anything you think. The truth is unlimitedly true, actually. And all these things we know we believe in the stories are limited in many ways, actually. For instance, true things, which the Course in Miracles says are when you give them, you receive them, like peace of mind. Ooh. And in the dream, even in the story scene, it happens. When I give peace of mind, I receive it. I have it. When I give forgiveness in some big way, I have it in the moment, actually. When I give love, I have it. Other things, like things, let's say, like this battery, if I give it to you, I don't have it, actually. So things are, the Course in Miracles say, like the truth is no thing. It's not a thing. The truth is beyond things. The truth is unlimitedly true, actually, whereas that battery is limited to this thing that if I give away, I do not have. Where if I give the truth to you, I have it by giving it, actually. The way to receive true things is by giving them. Peace of mind, love, truth in general. The more I share of it, the more I have of it. And there can be representations of it within our human story dream too. So after searching the mind for a minute or so, as before, the application of the and the application of the idea to each upsetting thought uncovered in the search. I don't know if I read that right, but you're okay. I promise, it's okay. Paragraph number 3. Again, if you resist applying the idea to some upsetting thoughts more than others, remind yourself of the 2 cautions stated in the previous lesson. There are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my mind, and I cannot keep this form of upset and let others go. For the purpose of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same. They are the same in what way? They are representations of the tiny mad idea, which is what? It is that, what if there was something other than the truth, against what is, opposite to what is, opposing what is? What would that look like? That would look like meaningless meaning. That would look like something being true that isn't true, doesn't make sense. Communication that doesn't communicate. That would look like chaos. That would look like innocence being traumatized, creators not caring for their creations, separating themselves from their creations. It would look like sad and scary stories. And into the mind of God there crept this thing, this tiny mad idea, at which it forgot to laugh, at which it remembered not to laugh, at which it thought, yeah, but I really want to see what that would look like if that were true, actually. Which the truth said to the mind, to the heart, said, hey, yo, bro, yo, sis, that don't make any sense, actually. There is nothing other than the truth. Anything other than it would be not true. But the mind was like, no, I want to see. And the truth was like, hey, I'm not going to go there, bro. And so, every single thing I see in the dream, in stories, started as a thought of separation from truth and the guilt of having thought that we hurt heaven or something like that. So the path of this is forgiveness, and the way to forgive today is to say, I am upset because I see something that is not there. Remembering all these frames is helpful along with it. The Course in Miracles at the beginning of this introduction says that the text is a framework that is needed to understand these lessons. And in some ways, the text is like growing teeth, and then these lessons are chewing with those teeth that we grew. All right, this has been A Course in Miracles, and hey, I wanted to mention also that I'll be holding an event royal relating, creationship creating, Thai bodywork training and certification, retreat styled Thai bodywork certification and training, in the physical application of loving kindness and the emotional adaptation of loving mindedness, wherein we will be dealing with the dynamics of reality, which are, as humans, giving healthy, healing, humble, heroic, happy, humorous, and harmonious human talk, touch, listening, and movement. Having the Spirit use our body for communication so that we can use the story of separation for a holy purpose. And this will be in Hawaii on the week of Valentine's Day. I'm looking forward to this. If you have an interest in this, in how to meet yourself where you know you believe you are as a body, mind, heart, relating, trading, communicating being, then reach out to me. And if you think you know someone else who would love to go with you or be there at this Valentine's Day really fun retreat styled training event thing, then reach out to me or have them know. Send them my love. XOXO, it's your bro Joe.